YouTube. Today is August 16th, 2022, and here's a pumpkin update. Giant pumpkin update for you. Been a little busier at work, been on some trains, so I can't believe the plant growth that this is have. The undergrowth is just crazy. I can't even get to things. You know, it's so full. Just on my lunch break, I had a pumpkin right in there, and that one is now black. Yesterday it rained all day. Not even a rain, just a sprinkle. We got almost a half an inch, so I don't have to water. And that Chad new plant is taken off over that way now. But I did notice that there's a pumpkin right there. I cannot get to it, and it has passed up. I don't know what it is, if it's a Chad new or a Mike Schmidt. Now this Mike Schmidt one, I don't know if you can see all that well either. That Mike Schmidt one is on a secondary. It checked up, and there's another Mike Schmidt right next to it. Like I said though, you got to stay up on your trimming on these plants, or else it ain't gonna work out for you. Oh, and there's my thumb. You really, you know, but it's amazing. Look at all this. If you had kids and wanted to take up like the whole garden and just watch it grow, man, this thing was still going. Like I've kept on clipping the ends so they would stop growing. I seem to get my hand in the picture. Man, that is just crazy. So we have, and you can see, you know, that pumpkin is bigger than what it's telling me. So that's crazy too. It comes all the way over here. And it's starting to go up that arbor, and that's the one that got hit by the tree. When the tree came down, it got smoked by the tree. And these cucumbers are liking this fence. And then this is that watermelon, which there's a little melon right there. I'm gonna find a way to tie them up. I'll do that this evening. Tie them up so they can't go anywhere. And the bean, oh, there's one right there. That sucker rotted on me. He got tossed out. Good. It's wet in there. You know, there's stuff that you could definitely see the old leaves to the new leaves. So I think it's the best bean arch I've had ever. Oh, my neighbor might be coming. Oh, someone just driving by. We've been working a lot of wheat lately. It's really hard on your lungs. Fills you up quick. Now this is in my alley. You could definitely see those old leaves right there. And those are all part of the old plant. You know, that's that plant that got turned over. But last year at this time, I was being devastated by squash borers. And now this year, I think it's going to be more of a mold problem. Like there's too much green. It's gonna rot. So I've been trying to, now I got to get over to that big one over there and clear him out if I want to keep him going. But yeah, there's that one. He rotted away. Well, there's one over there in that planter. But this is amazing. For watching this plant grow is just absolutely mind-boggling. You know, I mean, you could not trim this stuff and it would keep growing. I wonder how big the biggest pumpkin plant was. Is there a record for that? Has one ever not stopped trimming them and just let them go? Because my thoughts are is that the later in the season it gets, the old stuff dies and the new stuff comes back on. But this is that Chad New. Now it's doing all right. I haven't done any measurements on that or nothing, so it's just going to be a surprise. And I'd have to look back to tell you how old it is. But you can see where that cantaloupe is pretty good. We had some heavy winds. I got a better picture of it with my pliers on there. And I can't let it go in the alley, because the city will come and spray it. They won't even bother to cut it. They'll straight up spray it. Three's a crowd, huh, bud? Get that little one out of there. Get out of there. Oh, there's more up there. I can feel one on my back right now. Let them buck. They're having a hard year. They're having a hard... Holy mackerel. They're having a hard time at it. And this one, this is a Mike Schmidt one too. I think we're just going to carve that one up if it stays, if it don't rot. It ain't getting soft. It doesn't get that wet. It just keeps going. And there's another one in there. See, that one I think is already rotted. This is just crazy. Pretty bright over here in the sun. And there's the other one. That one, it's checked up, but like this whole fence, it is under so much weight. I'm scared it's going to collapse in a stiff wind, and if that does, then everything is going to be messed up. There's one on the inside of the fence over there that's a decent sized. So I think I'll have 2 pumpkins to show, and the rest will all be porch pumpkins. And I know you guys will say, why don't you clip them? Why didn't you trim them? There's several things I like to partake my spare time in. One of them is fishing and hunting. Dog takes a lot of time. Preparing the boat all spring long takes a lot of time. And this is something I like to watch grow. Something that is just amazes me that I can grow something like this. So I just got to beat that 202. And that one I think over there beat it already. But it's in my granddaughter. It's going to be her pumpkin. She picked it out. So then if I can get 3 big ones, then Mom will have a pumpkin too this year. That's about it. This thing is absolutely huge. I got to get back to work. All right. Pumpkin update. Giant pumpkin update. Thanks for watching.